welcome to Session 7 of the ongoing D&D campaign, Lost in Paradise. Say hello, everybody who's here.
Hello.
Hi, everybody who's here.
You schmuck. We're just missing Lowen to pop in right now, but he just got home. So I will do the recap. Hopefully I can remember. So last session, in Session 6, no combat occurred, but they did reach Loudwater and began their investigation. In fact, they were expecting the city to be under siege, but it wasn't, though it was under guard, and there were signs of combat in the fields outside the city. But when they got inside, what normally a city that is very well taken care of and has a garden-esque type of look to it, it's starting to look worn. And they saw a number of abandoned buildings. And having met with the city guard's captain and his pair of lieutenants, they started looking around to find out how exactly things are happening. Because goblins are raiding, but somehow they're getting inside the city through the wall somehow and raiding various homes and taking whole families. And they've gone up. They follow the tracks, go right up to a wall, and then disappear. They at one point they split up, and one went outside a wall, and found the tracks reappearing directly on the opposite side of the wall where they went through on the inside and head into the South Forest. So everything's interesting. They went to go talk to the High Lord, but apparently he's turned up missing. His secretary hasn't seen him since the day before, and he didn't see him leave. No one has seen him, so the mystery deepens. Ooh. All right, so is basically I think we left off after the and there's Lowen Flies.
I can't quite remember. What was the nickname thing again? The Green Master?
Yes, the Green Master is the guy apparently in charge of these goblins doing the raids.
And we found green gloves in the mayor's house, right?
The High Lord's house, yes.
And somebody was wearing green shoes.
That would be Lowen. No, that would be Garrick. Yeah, Garrick, which is Mr. Lowenflies. Who I think is still signing in and whatnot.
All right, I can't remember. I think we had explored all the different locations, the different houses around. Weren't we going to start venturing south into the woods?
Yeah, I think we were being pushed that way.
Mm-hmm.
I think
the walls.
I think Drek has suggested that you guys stay, basically rest for the night and then leave in the morning.
What time was it when we basically did our thing?
When you finished off with the looking at visiting the High Lord's Hall, probably about somewhere in late afternoon, like after 5.
Yeah, then waiting until the morning and setting out fresh probably makes sense.
Yeah, you guys did kind of trek pretty much almost all night to get here. You only had a short rest in the Scarlet Shield Inn early in the day. You haven't had a real long rest yet.
And we did pay for like 2 nights.
Yes, that is correct. And Garrick is with us now with his green shoes.
I don't know what you're talking about. They're emerald colored.
What
Wasn't
color?
there something
Emerald
like they were
gold?
stolen or something?
What?
I think
No,
they were looted.
Oh, looted?
They were given to me by a wise friend.
Friend?
Yes. Wise
The
friend.
Green Master?
No.
That's a weird no.
Sounds fishy. Let's roll.
Before that no, I was like, nah, it's just a coincidence. After that no, I'm kind of going, maybe it is the Green Master.
I don't know who the Green Master is, and there's no way that my friend was the Green Master.
Well, what about him makes you certain that he wasn't the Green Master?
He was very friendly and nice and not mastery.
Checks out.
Okay, Green Master, thank you.
Right. I suppose we'll see when we confront the Green Master.
Yes, hi.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So, Karumia sees what's going on. All right. So you guys head back towards the Scarlet Shield Inn, and get there, and you can smell the wonderful. You can smell the wonderful smells of dinner being cooked, and the young lady asks if you who is drawing on the map. Okay, Prim.
The young lady asks, "Who is drawing on the map?" Okay, Prim.
Odd thing for her to say.
Yeah.
The young lady asks who is having dinner that evening.
Well, I suppose we all are, right?
Yes, I am in need of food.
Well, she sets out for you all. It's not tremendous in the way of amount, but it's enough to feed you all. A lean lamb chops with various vegetables, including barbecued corn with uh, spinach leaves on the side, and some
Barbecue corn?
yes,
Like grilled corn, or do you
yeah, grilled
actually
corn.
barbecued corn? I mean, barbecue means to basically smoke at a low temperature for a long period of time. But
I thought it meant barbecue sauce.
yeah, that would be weird. Actually, now that I think about it, that sounds quite good.
That's exactly what it is then. Plus spiced potatoes and some strawberries for dessert.
Sounds very tasty.
All right. So nothing else is really happens in the evening. So I'm assuming you all head to bed. Uh, and everybody's rooms are actually. I mean, the beds are actually some of the more comfortable things you've had for the past week. You know, after sleeping on hard ground for so many days. Okay. The night goes on. Uh, everybody, roll me a perception check, please, at disadvantage. Wow, Prim.
Oh my.
Yes, I said perception, Prim, not deception.
Lucky Prim that he didn't have to take that double crit.
Wow. At disadvantage, Nura. So 10, 3, 8, 13, 8, 21. 5 and 3. Oof. Rahatsu. You're suddenly woken up.
Okay, I'm suddenly woken up.
Yes, you swear you heard you're hearing screams in the distance.
I start to wake everybody else up.
We're in different rooms, right? I mean,
Yes. When you Rahatsu, when you knock on and bang on Darkslayer's door, you get no response.
I try and bash in the door.
Did he knock on ours first, or did he knock on his first?
He's knocking pretty much on everybody. I'm sure he's just going down, banging on doors and yelling for everybody. Right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
In that case, I assume I'm already awake and with him after when he decides to bash down Dark's door. And I ask him not to break the door because, you break it, you buy it.
I try to break down the door carefully so it just
I
breaks.
take out my thief's tools and try to unlock the door before he breaks it down.
Want you to roll a dexterity, see who goes. Roll initiative, see who goes first, because you're kind of trying both things at the same time. All right. While you two are working on that door,
Yeah.
first. Okay, Ruhatsu, you're gonna try to break down the door. I would like you to roll an athletics check. Let's see here.
I accidentally rolled at disadvantage, but you can see the 11.
Yeah, but the 10 was rolled first, so that would be it.
You bounce off the door, but don't quite hurt yourself.
I tell him,
hold on a second. Zen, you hear a commotion in the hallway after having Rahatsu bang on your door yelling at you.
Very well, he gets up and he sees what's going on.
And you also kind of hear in the distance screams of people going on. Let's see. Garrick, same thing for you.
I poke my head into the hallway.
You see basically Lonely and Rahatsu trying to get into Anton's room. And you also hear screams of people in the distance. Prim, what about you after you're woken up rudely?
I'm going to assume that this is probably. Did he tell us that it was a scream?
Actually, I'll let Rahatsu answer that.
I'm going to assume I only told Lonely. Lonely is the nearest one to me. So I'm assuming I only told Lonely that there was screaming.
But Prim, you do hear screaming outside.
Um,
In the distance. Same thing with you, Neuralay. As you rub the sleep from your dragonborn eyes.
I'm going to put my armor on.
I'm sorry, Anton, what are you doing?
I am running over towards the stable.
Well, Erica's already with you.
Okay, well, I'm on Eric and I'm drawing my swords, and I am just outside the inn right now.
Okay. So, Lonely, you may now attempt to pick the lock on the door.
What do you want me to roll?
I believe that should be a sleight of hand. Oh no. It's the actual thieves tool as a skill. Let me see here.
I don't think I have that.
You basically would, since you are you have it as a
I have it as a proficiency, yes.
yeah. So since you can go ahead and in fact, you just click on your thieves tools and roll.
I can't actually do that.
I just did.
All right, it doesn't do it on D&D Beyond, at least.
And then on the roll 20 sheet, it does.
I
Now
hope that one's up to date, at least.
what you could do is on D&D Beyond in your skills area, you can add thieves tools, and with the attribute of dexterity.
All right, I'm not going to do that now. But yeah, if it's dex and proficiency, then basically any dex skill I'm proficient in would be the same. So sleight of hand works.
Okay. Sadly, with a 5, you do not get the door unlocked.
And it's very sad.
All right, so go down go down the list here. X, you basically see them unsuccessfully try to get into a door to Anton's room. And you hear rustling from a couple of other rooms. It kind of sounds like people trying to put on their armor.
Okay.
You want to do anything special, or just wait for everybody else to get gathered?
Yeah, just wait for everybody else to get gathered because I don't think I have anything that can help with locks.
Okay. All right. Nura, you basically just got your armor on. Well, you passed everybody else in the hallway for the rooms. You see the young lady scrambling from the back. It sees you and says, Lord Nura. Just to the east side, just a little along the northeast side of the wall, towards one of the meeting halls. I can hear the screams of people. It sounds like one of the goblin raids. But it's like a meeting hall.
Yeah.
All right, Darkslayer, you can actually, from where you're at, you could see a glow of a fire starting.
I rush over there. I head towards where the fire is.
Okay, Prim, your armor is on.
I'll follow Lonely wherever he goes.
Okay. Lonely, you guys are standing in front of a door that's not open.
I think I want to try to do it again.
All right, go
Get it
ahead. You open the door, and no one's in there.
I turn to the others and say, "Well, it seems our friend," and I do air quotes while I say "friend," is not currently here. Anybody have any idea where he might have gone? Maybe we should check the horse.
I guess for the
Eric-
time being, we could assume he's out of the party. Is that a reasonable assumption?
Yeah, that's probably a reasonable assumption. We still should check whether Eric's okay though, because you know that's slightly more important.
Well, Nura comes running back up the stairs to the rooms.
And I tell you what's going on and everything.
That's very quiet. Is Kura speaking right now? Because I can't hear her.
Yeah, I think her mic might be muted or something. Yeah.
Yes. Then I suggest we should probably head towards the meeting hall. Is everybody except Anton now here?
It looks like you see everybody in the hallway.
Then I figure we might as well go as one big group. Except, missing our party tank. But yeah, sure, let's go.
All right, you guys start filing out. You go to the stable where Eric is, and Eric is not there.
Not only missing Eric, but much more importantly, not only missing Anton, but much more importantly, missing Eric. Now it's getting serious.
Uh, um, Eric, the stable boy, says, he's like he's looks like he's kind of hiding amongst the hay bales and such. He sees you guys filing in, looking for the other Eric, and it's like, and Lord Anton and his horse Eric went towards where the screams of the people and the goblins. He's been out for a bit.
Whenever we're in an actual fight, he's at the back of the crowd. And now that we actually kind of, wanting to stick with us, he's gone. Well, that's typical.
So you guys basically head out the back of the stables. Are you going to stick to the streets or just cut across yards and lawns towards the direction of the sounds?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's cut across.
All right. As you start cutting across, in fact, going that direction, when you get to about here, you could hear the sounds coming more straight to your east from the other side of those row of green buildings. Okay, just a second here. Parking spaces.
For horses?
Yes, and carts.
Big game of Twister.
All right, Anton, you are rushing forward towards the area where you hear those noises, correct? Are you going full out or are you going cautiously?
Cautiously.
Apparently, my connection to the Roll20 server just got disconnected, so hang on, let me reload it. All right, Anton.
Hello.
Okay, I'm going to move the player's view to the map that Anton is actually on. Now, for everybody else's benefit, even if you're on the map right now, you're not actually there yet, just Anton is. Anton, when you go down the side street towards that group of buildings, where if you look at a map where there's other, basically you go on the other side of those cluster of green buildings. You hear this the screams more clearly now, though they're still kind of like distant. And okay, I'm getting another connection to the server has been interrupted by Roll20. Anybody else getting that little message?
No, but I have everyone loading apparently.
I don't seem to have an issue. I'm still sitting on the map.
Yeah, me too.
Did we
Which-
change map? Because I still have the whole like town /
It
city.
hasn't
map.
updated yet. Let me close it out completely. I'm apparently having connection issues with Roll20 for some reason.
God mode disabled.
Oh yeah, I got a connection interruption.
Okay, game may be offset today because of Roll20, not any of us being available.
Every week that goes by, the big bad villain gets stronger.
And looks like Darkslayer has been
So,
disconnected.
I just tried to reconnect.
Still not updating.
I have it now too. Yeah, the connection to the server has been interrupted.
What 20? What are you doing to us?
I'm just going to close my entire Google Chrome on this side.
Yeah, I think it's happening between two now.
So it sounds like it's an issue with Roll20 itself.
I just checked isitdownrightnow.com and it says Roll20 is up and responding. And I haven't crashed yet.
Same.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh no. Who's causing this crash?
It's still working for me.
Does my awesome perception check allow me to figure out what's happening with Roll20?
That you determined that the DM is having issues apparently.
Let's see if this has happened before. Oh, I can't tell. Okay.
Yeah, it's taken longer for me to even load up a map.
So I love how they say to check the status, but their status site is saying everything is fine.
The status site won't even load for me.
Oh. Oh yeah, it just crashed for me.
Yeah, it shows it's fine, but it's obviously not.
One of their servers is having issues. Oh, no, that was yesterday. No, it's got a green check today, so I'm not sure. But they have had one server having a lot of issues.
Roll20 has failed us for the last time. Can I destroy their servers? Let's see.
Technically, it's failed us for the first time.
Okay, I'm finally okay, let's see here now. Let's see if we get this working. Only person that's not on the game is Dorian. Let's see if this works.
Oh, that map played
Oh,
fine.
hey, that's our tutorial map that we prepped on.
Thanks, Prune.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Alrighty. And there is Dorian / Panderson / AKA our wizard Ix. All right, Anton, you see the map before you. You get amongst a group of buildings, and you do, as I said, you do see fires from the other side. It's not necessarily on the map, but you see like one building is on fire. You hear a bunch of screaming, basically just on the other street, like that direction. And you do see a couple of bodies on the street that you're on. And most of the screaming seems to be coming from to your to the up on the map upper right, but it's going away, and you think you hear goblin talking also. What do you do?
As a quick Just OSC. Now, my character currently can see a goblin there. But do I, in IC, see that goblin?
Roll perception for me, please. Negative, you do not.
Okay. I get off Eric. I take my shield off him and hold it in my other hand, and I walk forward towards the main street. I'm gonna call it over here and see if I can see anyone else or any citizen around there.
All right, go ahead and move yourself forward as you see fit. Do like a normal movement, though. And Eric will follow you. All right, what do you see at that point?
I see some bodies, and then I see a hobgoblin captain.
All right, he's clearly out in view, and you see him pointing down the street, yelling at something inside the building he's near, and if you look down the further street, heading north on the map, you see a cluster of goblins scrambling. Looks like they're herding a number of people away, and there's and further down. In fact, do me a favor and roll me perception again, please.
Oh wow!
Wow, never mind.
I do see one goblin there.
I'm gonna say yes. You do see him. He's coming out of the building, wiping off his blade, and just a second. Why am I rolling at advantage? That's why. He doesn't seem to notice you, but he's wiping off his blade, cackling like a little maniacal idiot. Now, hold on a second. Prim, you and Bernice arrive on the map on that map first, because you guys do move a little faster than the rest. Because I'm assuming you're all moving quickly. I'm gonna say you're on the edge of the map right there at this time when you arrive.
Bernice has keen smell. I'm curious if she smells goblins.
Go ahead and roll for her.
Oh, there it is.
Well, I think she's at advantage too, isn't she?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She smells them and just starts raging towards the first one.
Which way does she go? I can't see anything.
That way.
Okay.
All right. The rest of you arrive right on the map at this point in time, exactly where I placed you. And I would go ahead and suggest everybody roll initiative at this time, please. Well, hold on. Let me set you all up. Give me a moment. Prepare to roll initiative. How's that?
Prim looks to be on that twice.
Yeah, I roll initiative. I roll advantage on all initiative rolls.
No, I mean in the turn order list, you're there twice. You're there once.
They only see me once.
For some reason, the turn order thing in this acts weird sometimes.
Yeah, if you're trying to add us manually and we go ahead and hit our initiative before we're added, then it'll put us up there twice. Because basically, you're putting us up there and we're putting us up there.
Ah.
Some good initiative roll here, guys.
Shush, you.
Yeah, Lowen really needs some sort of like initiative item at some point soon.
Did he roll really
love-
badly again?
I mean,
Shush.
if you define 2.08 for him bad, then yeah.
Okay.
I think that's probably better than normal.
Have you rolled for Bernice yet there, Prim?
Oh, dang, no. There it is.
Wow, these initiative rolls.
There we go.
So give me a moment as I load up all my freaking initiative.
How I love looking at the turn order and just seeing the amount of goblins. Did I just lose connection?
Possibly.
I only have me on the actual roll 20.
Yeah, me too.
I have just me as well.
Me.
No.
Oh,
Same.
wow.
After all that work.
Weird.
Fun times. Yep, your connection to the server has been interrupted.
Yeah, connection to the server interrupted.
I've
Oh.
returned with Karn.
Karn's back.
It happened. Never mind.
Oh, everyone's coming back now.
Oh, hello, Tess. Thank you, Prim.
Yeah, status roll 20 won't even come up now.
Oh, so maybe it's the people that suffered the issue before. Oh, okay, because I'm now fine. I'm back.
Thank God I got majority of the internet initiatives done for my enemies.
Thank God.
Nice drawing,
Oh,
Prim.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, everyone returned for me.
Okay, then. Goblin 5. All right, Anton, for your information, it looks like that Hobgoblin does not see you at this time.
Okay. Are me and Eric tightly compact together? Because I don't know how wide that building is.
Exactly as you see it. So it looks like you're kind of like. Yeah, if you're right next to it, you're basically just barely behind it.
Okay.
All right, Nura, you are up first. I'm sure you when you arrive on the scene just behind Prim, you see Bernice suddenly turn around, roar, and then scramble down the side of a building, looking rather pissed off.
Okay, goodness. I'm going to go ahead and cast Bliss on, I think they're too far away. Let me check. Yeah, 30 feet. I don't have any squares. So how about how far away are Eric and Anton from me?
I see 70.
If I mean, there's no squares, so I'm assuming that that's not actual
I can see squares.
distance.
Yeah, I see squares too.
They're very
I
faint,
do
but
squares.
they're all squares.
I don't
You
see
can
square.
You can see them better if you look in the trees instead of on the paths.
Oh, the faint white lines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see
Oh,
any.
okay.
Also, I can only see my token.
You only see yours and not anyone else's?
Not anyone else's.
I see you
It's
right
because
there.
you have a big triangular exclamation point over you.
Maybe try refreshing.
So many times. So
Oh, and Anton's thing is not up to date.
okay, now I see all the tokens.
What the hell? Did I have two Anton? There was two Anton. Oh, that was the body I was clicking on. Never mind. So the dead body you were standing on suddenly disappears from view. Okay, that was what was problem going on. All right. Yeah, Nerla, you can move forward if you want, if you try and get other people in range.
Okay. Let me see how much 30 gets me. Okay, from here, I'm going to bless Bernice and Eric.
Okay.
They are honestly our tanks.
But okay. I see how it is.
All right, those two are effectively blessed. All right. Number one. Ah, yes. All right, so this one goblin.
Oh, hello.
Runs up to you, screaming at the top of his lungs. And misses you.
What a surprise.
All right. Yes, Bernice got blessed.
1d4, I think it's the roll.
All right. Yes, Anton's correct. It adds 1d4 to saves and to hit rolls. All right. Anton, you might see him, but
That thing.
yes, you see him.
Mm-hmm.
He fires a short bow at you
What the hell?
and misses you.
Lamau.
Eek. All right. It is Eric's turn.
Eric comes around Anton and rears up to Goblin One and tries to slam it into the ground with his hooves.
By all means, go for it.
Sorry, wrong one. Oh, wait.
Well, he kind of missed.
Okay.
All right, number 2.
Oh, no.
It's number 2. No. Oh, I don't think that hit Eric.
Eric has 18.
15.
So no. Oh, 15, yeah.
Yeah, so it bounced off his armor. Anton, it is your turn, sir.
I'm going to use my longsword on Goblin 1.
Ooh, you connected. And you cleave him in twain. He is dead.
That's what you get.
So goblin number 1 has died. He screams out in pain and dies.
Wow, what a drama queen.
All right. Some of the building to your south, up on top of the roof, a pair of goblins pop up and fire over the lip of the rooftop at Eric.
Eric needs to stand strong right now. Okay. Maybe.
Twice.
Oh.
Total of 12 damage. Oh, I just lost someone.
Pano just said that his migraine's got a lot worse, so he's heading off to try and rest.
Okay. Does someone want to control his character in the meantime? I give him access to the character sheet. If he's okay with someone playing with his character. Let me see. So many DMs in the past. Uh, um, All right. Goblin 3. Fires a short bow at Eric.
No.
He hits him. Goblin 7. He is completely oblivious as to what's going on. Okay. Oblivious. He's too busy, not caring. Lonely, is your turn, sir.
Alright, then first of all, some movement. That should be 30. And I don't see anything or anyone. So what I'm going to do is ready in action in case somebody walks into my field of view. I'm going to ready an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Prim, your turn.
I'm going to move up the path behind Bernice. And fire a shot.
All right. You have advantage because he is completely oblivious to he looks like he's got stuff in his hand and a bloody sword on the ground. So you have advantage to attack him.
Actually, first I would like to put a hunter's mark.
Alrighty. Yeah, you put an arrow straight through his brain pan.
I'm sorry, that didn't include hunter's mark. What is it, 1d6? I'll roll that now separately. So 11.
Yeah, he's got an arrow straight through his brain pan, going in one ear and out the other.
All right.
So he didn't even realize he got shot.
And that's my turn.
Cherish, it is your turn, sir.
Cheris is gonna come up between Lonely and Nurle. And I don't think I can see anything. So is Eric hurt?
Oh, he looks horrible. He's got at least about 4 or 5 arrows sticking out of him.
I'm going to prepare to run up to Eric, because I don't think I can run up to Eric this turn, but prepare to run up to Eric and cast cure wound.
So basically, next turn, because you can't prepare the spell, and otherwise by next turn you get wasted. So
Yeah.
that's your plan.
Yes.
What you could do to help you out here is, since you can't cast Cure Wounds into your next round, is ready in action where if you see a goblin, you're going to insult him.
Yeah, let me worry about Eric. On the heels.
Then I'm going to prepare Vicious Mockery. So when I see a goblin, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
It is Benice's turn.
I guess she'll run around me. Does she still smell? I'm guessing she smelled that goblin.
Yeah, she smells others. So I believe her movement is 40.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, I guess hold. She's now that she sees all those goblins, she's going to. Hold on. If she enters a rage this turn, while raging, or if her turn ends and she hasn't since her last turn. Okay, so if she enters a rage this turn, it should last through next turn, I'm guessing.
Correct. And you're pretty sure those goblins are going to turn around and scream and attack her.
Yeah, probably. Okay, she's going to enter a rage and then halt right there at that corner.
All right. Okay. Ix is going to stand back and play fire support. And basically firebolt a goblin when they see one. That's what he's going to do. Goblin 10. I'm sure he hears things going on by now, but we'll roll just in case.
Wow.
No, he is completely, utterly, totally oblivious as to what's going on. Garrick, it is your turn, sir.
I'm just gonna sort of meander up to that group that's in front of me there, so I'm a little closer to the action, and that'll be it.
Are you going to read anything, Garrick?
Yeah, the cantrip, that name I forget, the one that I just shoot people with.
Firebolt.
There we go.
All righty. He is aware. Just sees that Dragonborn over there. Aha!
What a noise to make.
Die, ugly, horny thing! And probably misses you.
Ha! Try better insults! Hey, Cheris, teach him how to make better insults.
Unfortunately, I don't think Cheris can't see him. Same thing with Garrick and Loam.
That's okay. He's still gonna say it.
Oh my.
I see him, brother. I'm gonna shoot that blue thingy.
Did he? At least call me a thing.
And misses you.
You suck.
I'm going to. So I still see Lonely and Garrick in my vision. I'm going to yell over to them that I'm running up this back path here, and that there are a lot of goblins, 5 or more, to their left up that main path.
They also see me yelling in that direction and arrows whizzing past from that direction as well.
Okay.
Nurle, is your turn.
Okay, Anton, I can't see Eric's hit points. Does he have a lot to begin with?
He has 19, but he only has 3 right now.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level. One moment. He's now healed for 9.
Thank you, my hero.
Do you wish to move, or are you staying put, Nura?
I'm actually going to move, let's see, 5 feet back. Yeah, there we go, perfect. It's just like PvP.
Oh, God. Goblin 1 is dead. Goblin 9. From the bushes and out of sight is Goblin 9. And hits Eric for 4. Okay, Goblin number 4 turns around, see Bernice roaring like screeches in fright, fires at Bernice. Looks like it might have hit Bernice, but since she's raging, she takes half of that.
Yeah.
Hey.
He's saying that in voice chat because he was counting and I started counting with him.
It is Eric's turn.
So is Prim saying something?
Yeah, Prim?
Oh, okay. I'm a little confused what happens when an attack roll ties with the armor.
Equal to or better than. So basically, if it ties, it hits.
Okay.
And so she takes whopping 3 damage out of that.
3.
So what is Eric going to do there, Anton?
Wow, Eric's in a very confused state right now. And Eric is going to run away. He's going to run towards the party. He's going to run past them and trying to hide behind the trees.
Okay, so Eric just turns around and just beats past the, just barrels through the party. It's like, of course, he has been, got a lot of arrows sticking out of him.
Coming through, if you don't mind, thank you. And then he just tries to hide behind the trees.
It says, I'll protect you, Eric. Goblin 2. also sees Bernice, turns around and fires a bow at her.
Good luck, Bernice.
And misses Bernice.
Yay!
But then also does this number.
Oh!
And then it's like he runs and gets in the view and is like, oh shit. And only Garrick and Cherish all focus fire on him. So
Get him, boys!
Lonely, you get to fire first. Drac, you with us?
If you are attempting to speak, we cannot hear you, Jack.
I'm sorry, what happened?
There we go.
A goblin comes running up down the street right in front of you, and he comes into view of you guys and says, oh shit, and you get to go first since you still have a ready action ready.
Great.
But that
I'm
misses.
guessing that misses, yeah.
Cherish, I'm assuming you're gonna insult them. How's the insult gonna go?
Sorry, 1 second. This goblin tried to hit Bernice, right?
Well, you're not sure. All you know is that this goblin comes running into view.
Cheris points at the goblin, says, "You stupid fuck, why did you run into our line of view?" and casts Vicious Mockery.
And he fails. You may roll that d4 of psychic damage. Ooh, max. He's not dead, but he's hurting. My migraines. All right, Garrick, he's still standing. Do you want to put a firebolt hole in him?
I think that's a yes.
I think that was a yes, and you had him on advantage, but we'll say the 18. So damage him. For 6, which kills him. Like, my migraines. Hole in his chest from a firebolt. I'm dead. He falls down dead.
Ha! Loser!
Anton, it is your turn, sir.
Ugh, what a fun dilemma to have. Okay, I'm just gonna tell. He's gonna shout towards the 4 party members behind him that there's a group of goblins to his left, and he's gonna deal with them. If they deal with the other ones that are around, and then he's gonna walk out into the main street, and he's going to face the hobgoblin.
Okay. You doing anything else?
Can I do a stance?
A what?
Can I do a stance?
As in defensive stance?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically anybody who fires you has disadvantage.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm glad you did that.
I'm not.
Is that one of the fighters' like fighting styles, or is that a samurai thing?
No, a defensive stance is actually any player can do. They basically if they feel they don't like, it's usually only good for people who are only melee or they don't have any target and they don't want to fire something. But what you could do is go into defensive stance, and you're basically hard to hit. Where whoever tries to attack you at disadvantage. Generally, it's only useful for like fighters who have no ranged weapons. You're out of spells, out of arrows, stuff like that.
And it takes your full action or something like that?
You can move, but it takes your full action, and
Okay.
It's good into your next turn.
Okay, cool.
Arrow whizzes past you there, Anton. Another arrow whizzes past you.
Wow.
Arrows are just whizzing all around you.
Oh, this is really going downhill. Can I also do a perception check to see where they're all coming from, like which area?
You would have to actually use an action.
Oh, okay.
An arrow just hit Bernice. Their Prim.
No.
So, but since she's raging, she takes only 3 of that.
Okay.
But yeah, those down the street, you're not sure where they're coming from, but a lot of arrows just suddenly start streaking past around Anton, and not count, and then a separate one at Bernice. Prim, with your passive, you are aware of that the arrow that shot at Bernice and hit her came from your left down the street.
Oh, like behind the wall that I'm next to?
Well, further down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like it didn't come like right next to you, but it came further down and then shot across and hit Bernice.
Okay.
All right, Goblin 3, where are you? Oh, right there. Well, he sees the bear, saw Goblin 2 just pretty much get taken down in a hail of magical stuff. Squeaks in a little bit of terror. Fires his bow at Bernice. Hits her.
Okay.
Runs away. Goblin 7 is dead. All right. Goblin 8 is there. Saw the hail of fire, knows there's a bear coming around.
Oh, hello.
He comes around and sees you, says something to the hobgoblin, who actually looks and stares at you with an intrigued look on his face, and the goblin then shoots you, or at you. And hits you. Or no, he does not. Sorry. Hold on.
Oh.
Does not hit you.
Oh, rip.
Now the hobgoblin captain. All right, you hear the hobgoblin say something in Goblin to the one that dismissed you, and you see the a goblin kind of gets like emboldened some, and he's going to take a better aim at you.
Ooh.
And then moves forward. All right. He now give me an idea. I'm gonna show you what he looks like. I can find the right thing. I don't know if that pops up for you or not.
No, I don't have anything.
Give me a moment then. All right. Do you see anything now?
Oh, yes, I see it.
You see the picture?
Yeah.
Well, he's actually wearing that helmet, but that's a great sword he's carrying one-handed. And you've not seen that kind of armor before. And he reaches behind the back and launches a javelin at you.
Oh.
Well, he was at disadvantage anyhow. I forgot, but he even then, even if he rolls a 20 or better, then he misses. But it skitters past you as he misses. Lonely, it is your turn, sir.
All right. I am going to want to move some
Alrighty.
because I have no idea where anybody is. I think that's about 30.
Alrighty.
It feels weird not being able to see basically any of this combat.
I can actually see a couple of goblins up north of the map. Basically straight up from Goblin 2, but I can't read what their numbers are.
I see a Goblin 5 at the very corner of the long. Yeah, that's
one
the
of
one.
them.
Goblin 5.
Alright, then I am going to. What's the range there? That's about 60 feet. Alright, because they're right next to each other, what I'm going to do instead of casting Eldritch Blast at those sons of guns is cast Shatter on.
Ah, shit.
Yes, when the GM says, "Oh shit, you have done it."
Well, it's a Constitution save. I know that. What's the DC there?
13.
13.
Don't
So
make it.
first
Don't
Goblin
make it. Don't make
5.
it. Don't make it. Don't make it.
And I can actually cast it on directly on Goblin 5, which is exactly 60 feet from me.
He failed.
Yes.
Goblin 3, I believe.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, Goblin 3.
All right, cool. Calm down.
You in the background, I hear her going, "Yes, yes, come on, come on, come on, come on." He failed.
Yes!
Right here.
And Goblin 4.
Woot! Yes!
Really fail. So roll
Yes!
damage, good sir.
And we're probably at 1 damage now.
It's actually 3d8, so
Oh.
16 damage each.
Woohoo! Hero of the hour! He's not just sexy, ladies and gentlemen.
They'd have taken half even if they didn't fail.
Oh, that is a beautiful spell.
And you also took out a corner of the building.
Yeah! Property damage.
That's how I roll.
Do we have
Did I just-
insurance in this time of an age?
I'm sorry?
Sorry.
Kura asked if they're insured, and I asked if I just killed 3 goblins because I can only see 2 of them.
No, there's no insurance here.
Damn, we'll have to pay for that out of pocket. They could sue us.
It is Prim's turn.
But is there any civil court?
Yes.
Oh, I love
All
that.
right.
Any civil court that would convict us?
Oh. I mean, we might be able to argue our way out of it because we're heroes of the hour.
I'm going to move up to the end of this arrow right at the corner, the bush here. Yeah, I still don't see anything. I guess I'll move my full dash. And I heard it coming from over.
It would be your left. You're like if you look to your left, he should be right there in that area to your left.
I mean, I don't see a goblin on my screen here.
Do you want to actively roll perception?
It sounds like a waste as opposed to just moving more, but thank you.
No problem.
Oof. I'm going to ready an arrow for the next goblin that I see in my cone of vision here. So
Are you looking which way you're going to be looking primarily?
I guess people have the stuff to the right covered. I guess I'll look down this path down here, this little alleyway to the left or the north.
Okay. Thank you very much. Cherish, your turn.
Cherish is gonna move. Cherish is gonna move from Garrick up to the edge of this house. And
All right.
that actually gives me sight of the hobgoblin. 1 second.
Yep, you just stepped right over a dead body of a person.
And Cherish is going to
Now,
Cherish.
just before Sorry, I was thinking about something else. Go ahead. I apologize.
Cheris is going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the Hobgoblin.
Ooh. All right.
Ooh.
And it takes... How much would that be? I'm guessing 14? Or...
Looks like you rolled a dice twice.
I'm guessing the first one is the
All right,
actual...
let's see. Make a wisdom saving throw on a failed save, 3d6 psychic damage. Okay. Yeah, for some reason it did it rolled it for you twice for some odd reason. Weird. All right, so he has to make a wisdom.
Maybe it's something to do with the nat 20?
No, you don't roll the hit rolls for Distant Whispers. It's basically they take they make a save. On a failed save, takes 3d6. He did not fail. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. So he takes 7 points of damage. He glares at you. It is Bernice's turn.
40 feet is 8 squares, I think.
Yes.
Five squares and dead goblins.
Their bodies are shattered and broken. No real blood, just like limp dolls.
Okay, 3 more. 1. Okay, that's full move. I guess I'll use a dash. 1, 2. Okay, so that was 2 out of 8. And so I have 30 feet left. 20 feet to get to that goblin there. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna dash. I know she won't be able to attack, but she's gonna dash up to the goblin.
Her looming presence over the goblin. He looks at her with slightly, not as quite terrified, but still kind of like, "Oh, this is gonna be a problem."
And I think that's good.
Right.
And I don't know how the rage will work because she did take damage.
Yeah, she took
between.
damage. Yeah, she took damage this round, so she's still good.
Okay, good.
The fact is, even if she didn't take damage, they shot at her, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, cool. All right, then she's done.
Goblin 10. Where is? Oh, there he is. All right, he clearly knows something goes along. Steps out in view, Prim.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see the sliver now. So does that mean I shoot first or they shoot first?
Yeah, no, you had a ready to action.
Okay.
He kind of like walks behind this wall and kind of looks at you with like, oh. Oh, by the way, Prim.
Yeah.
As you're drawing a bead on him, you see him dragging something behind him, and you can't make out what it is behind that wall because he's got a rope in one hand, and something is pulling tightly on that rope.
All right. Well, let's take care of that. I'm gonna fire my shot. Whiff.
He kind of like He drops the rope. He drops the rope, yanks out his scimitar, and charges you. Yay, 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 yay. And it's gonna swing on you. He sounds like a bad impersonation of Xena. That looks like it missed
misses.
you. Yep.
Yeah. Did you guys see that Xena and Hercules got into a Twitter fight the other day?
Yeah, cause Kevin Sorbo sucks dicks,
Yeah.
and Lucy
Yep.
Lawless is awesome.
Yeah, he's turned into.
He hasn't turned into. I bet he's always been that way.
I'll never perceived it before, but oh well. Garrick, it is your turn.
All right, I am going to, I think, just move closer and see if I see anything. So let me move first. I I can see a U at the end of something.
You see the text, but do you see any icon?
No, I don't think I do. So I don't think I see anything.
No,
So
you
I'm
don't.
just gonna ready an action.
All right.
My firebolt as usual, and then I will be right back. It's gonna take me 5 seconds, but just in case you say my name and I don't answer.
All right. Anton,
Hello.
to let you know, since you're looking down that way, further down the street, which goes towards towards the city wall, you can make out a cluster of goblins, like I said earlier before, with some of the human citizens or other races, citizens of the city. And you see another hobgoblin in that same type of armor down there as well. You don't see what they do, but suddenly you see a doorway, or actually more like archway appear in the wall, and you see to the other side out into the fields, and they start going through it.
Okay.
As for the rest of everybody else, you also hear at this point in time, you do hear other sounds of fight in other parts of the city. Yeah, even the wall looks like there's fights going on. All right, Goblin 5 die. Goblin 6. I'm not seeing Goblin 6. Oh, there he is. He's now fully aware of what's going on. Oh, shoot. Fires at Bernice. And I think he hits Bernice for 1 whole point of damage.
Who was that at? Sorry.
Bernice took 1 point of damage. I already rounded. Yeah, I already
Gotcha.
rounded it down.
Sorry.
As the goblin pops into view, sees Bernice and fires. Nura, it is your turn.
Woo, yay. Alright, since I don't want to get pot shot, I am going to stick my clone right beside Lonely. And the clone's going to turn, wink to Lonely, and then go, hey, handsome.
In just a moment, I'll put you out.
Lonely winks at the clone.
Oh. I might have a way in, guys. Hold your breath.
Oh my god.
There he is.
And then you just need to make it so what he sees, I see. I know you're working on that.
I believe you have control of him. Do you?
Yeah, but I can't see what it sees.
Oh, that's because. That's why. Is that better?
Ah, yes, thank you. And I guess I will, since I'm not seeing anything there, go ahead and move myself. And that's my turn. I don't see anything that's not dead yet.
Do you want to do an active perception roll?
Sure. Question though, how do you do an inactive perception roll?
That's your passive.
Oh, I was trying to be smart. Okay.
Hardy har har.
Ha ha ha.
I suck.
You see things.
I see buildings and corpses.
Yes, in fact, across the way over there, you see what looks like be a human child.
Oh, okay.
Goblin 9. Is he still alive? Goblin 9? Number 9. Yes, he is. Pops into view and fires at Anton, who still hasn't gone yet. So at normal. And hits Anton for 8 damage.
Wait, hold on, that was an 8. There we go.
And Garrick, do you see that goblin that just popped into view? Oh yeah, he stepped away.
I'm here. I'm here. Hold on. Do I see a goblin? Where
Yeah.
would this goblin be?
In that direction.
No, I do not see a goblin up there.
Okay.
Pog.
Disappears from view. Fades from view. Goblin 4. Eric's turn.
Okay, Eric is gonna turn face down this main road, well, this pathway thing, and he's going to charge at the goblin straight down from him.
Okay. Small issue.
Oh no.
He might run over Prim because there is a wall that blocks him.
Oh no.
Yeah, so he might have to knock over Prim to get to that goblin.
Oh, Prim, why are you like this?
Would the charge still count? What exactly would that do? Like a Constitution saving throw or acrobatics saving?
Yeah,
throw?
could he acrobat out of the way?
Strength saving throw.
To jump
Or
out of the
else
way?
What? Like what are the
You'll be
consequences for me?
You'll be knocked prone. You might take damage, but you'll be knocked prone.
Do it. Just do it.
Are you sure, Prim?
Yeah, get that.
Yeah,
goblin.
let him make the save.
Okay, right. Yeah, Eric is going to charge towards that goblin. Oh no, I'm so sorry in advance, Prim. here comes the charge.
You know, Anton wouldn't be saying sorry, but Eric's all polite. Eric's like standing there whinnying, and Prim's like, go ahead, run me over.
You said it was a strength saving throw?
DC 14 strength saving throw.
Woohoo!
Oh.
Now, here's the thing, though. Dark, you need to roll to hit roll for with his hooves.
Oh, shit.
All right, Prim, you do take some damage. You are not knocked prone, but you're knocked out of the way. So move yourself. Exactly. You take 5 points while the goblin is squished.
I'll take that.
That was some good teamwork.
It's like he's facing off. You have a bow in your hand, Prim. He's going, I got you. Du-dup. What the hell?
Yeah.
Squish.
Yet, to be honest, the alternative was was either me taking a bow shot at disadvantage and probably missing, or me having an attack of opportunity by backing up so I could get a regular shot. This was the better of all options. It's fine.
Now, mind you, what the goblin just said, he didn't actually say it in common. He said it in goblin, but you've got the gist of the entire all he said. Just by the way he was saying it, you could tell what he was saying just by the inflection and the however other freaking phrases you could say. But now he's pate on the road.
We do love some goblin pate.
Anton, your turn, sir.
So just to see, when someone does a defensive stance, they have to move before they can do it again, can't they?
Well, no, you get to stand there and do nothing and keep it going. It's an action.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna hold a defensive stance.
Okay. All right. Cherish. Does that hit you?
It's my armor class, right?
Yes.
That should indeed hit me.
So you take 7 points. Garrick, do you see that? Hold on. Do you see that goblin that's popped in view?
I do.
Guess what you get to do?
Do I get to firebolt him?
Yes.
Try to miss me, please, thank you.
Oh, yeah, that hit.
Emergency. The emergency has been cleared. Okay, 1 second.
You're all good.
Did a kiwi appear? Oh.
Well, he's
Why-
not dead. He squeaks in surprise and then steps back.
Haha, mouse.
Much like Kiwi squeaked in surprise when I grabbed her off of my keyboard.
Oh, that's what you meant by I forgot your cat was named Kiwi. I thought fruit just suddenly appeared.
Is that why you... Really? Did you think when I said kiwi you meant the fruit?
Of course.
Wow.
At least I didn't think it was the bird.
Please do not eat kiwi, thank you.
I like kiwi.
Ugh.
I ate it with the fuzz on it.
Okay, Zomba.
Garrick, does that hit you? 16.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Well, you
Let me
take
go-
you take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, nope, not that time. He should have been at an advantage. There we go. He slinks back through the bushes. Don't know if he's not sure if he's not seen or not.
Hello.
How far away was Lowen?
From the goblin.
Yeah.
That far.
Oh, okay. I think that's within short, but I don't know the short bow ranges. I only know the long bow ranges, but
It's like 100, isn't it? Or 90?
Short bow is 80.
80.
ah,
Yeah, longbow's like 120 or something insane.
yeah, longbow's 150, 600 at max, but at disadvantage.
600, Jesus.
We just snipe things, man.
I'm just gonna shoot over some buildings, even though it's like 500 feet away, but I'm still gonna hate you.
I love playing
Lonely.
Ranger.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
You just took 3 damage from an arrow. Now, the goblin that disappeared in your view is not actually on the ground. He had popped up over the top of the building that he's next to, and is now going back behind the arch of the building's roof. Same thing with that one. He's not actually on the ground. He's up on the roof firing down at you. $15?
On who?
Still at me?
Yes, at you, Lonely.
Yeah, 15 hits too.
Eric just got hit for 3 points. Did you take that damage for Eric there, Anton?
Yeah.
As a goblin pops out of nowhere, shoots him, and disappears from view again. Goblin number 3 is dead. Goblin number 8 is facing off Bernice.
What's that tornado icon on Goblin 8?
He basically got inspired by the Hobgoblin.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Well, he drops his short bow, brings out his scimitar, and tries to slash into Bernice.
Miss.
Even if I roll a d4 and add 4, he still misses.
Oof.
But let's see. Nimble escape. As a bonus action, he can disengage. So no attacks opportunity. 5. Not realizing there's a whole much more of the party down there. Ah, shit.
Ah, yes, come at me.
He just stomps right up to you. and rears back his great sword and takes a swing at you. All right, and he motions at another goblin, "Get your butt over here." And he misses you both times.
Lamau.
That sucks. Lonely, it is your turn, sir.
All right, I can see just about this goblin.
If you can see his token, then yes, you can see him.
Yes, I just don't know his number or name, so I'm just making sure that you know which one I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
All right, I am going to Eldritch Blast him.
All right, fire away. Yep, you hit. All right, so as you saw the hobgoblin move forward, he waves at that goblin and says, "Get into this fight." And the goblin looks like he's a little boasted. Then your Eldritch Blast creates a hole in his chest, and he dies.
All right,
'Cause
before
he had a whopping 2 hit points left.
all right, before anything else happens, I'm gonna take my movement before we move on.
Okay.
I can move to just about there, and I am.
Okay then. Prim, it is your turn, sir.
I can't really move within range of anything, so I'm going to do a dash. And I'm going to draw it on the screen here. It's 60 feet. That right there, can you see that?
Yep, I see it.
Okay. All right, and then I'm going to end my turn there.
All right.
Yeah.
Prim.
Yes.
You saw the same thing Anton saw. You get to the view. I'm sure you scan it, and with your 15 passive perception, further north, that direction, you see a cluster of goblins and another one of those hobgoblins going through a, oddly enough, archway in the middle of the wall outside, going outside the city, hurting a bunch of civilians. Now it's not like we're not talking 20 feet away. This is more like it's like a good 100 feet down the street where it dead ends. It goes and the road doesn't dead end the wall, but it like turns. But you can see they are off the road and going through this large archway in the wall that wasn't there before.
Okay. Okay.
All right. It is Cherish's turn.
Sorry, 1 second. Cheris is going to use True Strike. No, Cheris is going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter onto the Hobgoblin.
Ooh. And what's the DC for that? And what's the save requirement? Thank you. DC is 12 and wisdom save. He fails. So what happens is, all right, so how do you cast your spell? What you're making, how are you making him laugh?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
What are you saying to him as part of your spell? Yeah, are you telling him a joke?
1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him a joke.
What's the joke per se?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
What?
To get to the other side.
And he looks at you strangely and then starts uncontrollably laughing hilariously. And basically, he falls prone, laughing his head off.
I can't believe that worked.
What just happened?
The hobgoblin, okay, Cherist just looks at him, says that joke to him. He looks at him and then starts laughing hysterically and falls to the ground, laughing, this nonstop laughing.
Yikes.
It is Bernice's turn.
She's going north.
I'm sorry. Cherish, are you moving at all or are you staying put?
Staying put.
Okay. All right. Prim, she will not out of character, she won't reach that group that's going to the wall. It's a good 150 feet or more away.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I was planning on shooting some with my bow, which should be fine. But she's gonna go for this goblin.
Oh,
it's not my turn.
It's Bernice's turn, and she's going to goblin number 6. All right.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I had to scroll my screen up and say, "Oh yeah, there's a goblin there."
Which ones? I can't remember. I think rage claws are better. Yes, claw attack.
She
Miss.
missed.
I think that should be it.
All right. X is moved forward. And firebolts Mr. Mr. Hob. Oh, wait a minute. He's on the ground, so he's going to be harder to hit. Or he's prone. I forget, if you're prone. X will not firebolt them. But he sees that other goblin. He doesn't have anything prepped. Wow. That was not supposed to work. But yeah. I gotta fix that. All right. Unfortunately, he misses with his firebolt. Okay. Goblin number 10. who is dead.
Rip.
Eric, it is your turn, sir.
I am going to cast catapult towards the crazy laughing hobgoblin captain.
And it's a save, I believe.
Yes.
And a
Dexterity saving throw.
dexterity save. Let's see. If he's prone, I don't think he would have a regular saving throw for his dexterity.
It would seem like it would be difficult to coordinate a.
I'm gonna say it's disadvantage to save. Disadvantage, dexterity. Wow, that was just crazy. All right. I don't know. Did he save? Your DC spell save is 13. So yes, he saved.
Well, that's stupid.
Well, basically, that's how it is. You see a rock on the ground, you launch it at him, and he laughs and rolls to his other side just in the nick of time to be missed by your shot.
Yeah, it was luck, not skill.
Stupid
see.
hobgoblin hopping around on the ground.
Yeah, basically just misses him. It just conveniently missed him right at the right moment. Do you want to move or anything?
No, I will stay where I am.
All right, Goblin number 6, who is facing off versus versus Benice. Kind of like sits there in terror, knows he can't run away.
Did he move within her action of opportunity range?
No, she's facing him right now. She swiped and missed him.
Oh, I see.
I had to move him to see which one he was because she's covering his ball.
Oh, I gotcha.
All right, he drops his short bow, pulls out a scimitar, and swings at her, and hits her for reduced to 2.
All right.
He sees that. I hate you. Oh, that wasn't very effective. Nurle. Actually, hold on. He with the better part of Goblin Valor, he takes the bonus action to disengage. And tries to run away from her. Now it's your turn, Nura.
Okie dokie. Bonus action I'm going to take to move my illusion. And I'm going to use my actual attack. To hit that guy if you saw my pain.
Alrighty.
Can I tell if he's damaged at all or not? Like, does he look hurt?
He doesn't look like it. In fact, he looks like he's perfectly hidden, according to him. Not realizing that you're staring right at him.
I'm going to make him take a dexterity saving throw.
I think he passed.
Yes, he did. But he still sees it like hit near him, so he knows he's
he's like
seen
he
now.
looks up in surprise and squeaks. Goblin number 9. Oh, he's still.
Love Goblin number 9.
Oh, hello.
He's rushing forward and fires his bow at you.
That who?
At you.
Oh.
You spoke up, so he fires at you
Oh, nice.
and misses you.
Where did Goblin 6 go?
Some of them are stealthing away.
No, he just ran straight away.
Oh,
Bernice saw him run to her left,
did he disengage?
disengaged, and then moved. He has
Okay.
All right. Eric's turn.
Eric is going to run back to the trees again.
Okay. Anton's turn.
Hello. I am going to use Fighting Spirit.
Or you take it right now. If you attack him right now, you're at advantage as it is.
Yeah, I know, but I also kind of want my temporary hit points.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to use my Fighting Spirit. That gives me my 5 extra hit points. So I'll just put that in the red circle. I mean, that's my attack on advantage, isn't it? Oh.
Kind of missed him.
Oh, I could do it. Okay, can I use my action surge?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to use my action surge and try again. Oh, wow.
Yep, you missed.
That's everything for me.
All right, Goblin. All right, the one that Nira tried to charboil with the sacred flame drops his bow and runs forward.
Oh.
And he looks like apparently I'm suffering from lag, so he only swung at you once, and he missed you with that 16.
Dope.
All right. All right, Lonely.
Right.
Okay, Goblin just looks like he's actually on the ground this time, and he takes aim at the Neuroclone and fires. And the arrow goes through the Neuroclone, narrowly missing you. And he kind of goes, well, he kind of says something equivalent of, "What the hell?"
The Neuroclo gives him a raspberry.
That one other pops on the ground and fires at the Neuroclone. I get him. What the hell?
The Neuroclown turns around, pulls down his pants, and moons the goblin.
Yikes.
Scaly dragon bottom, y'all.
All right, Eric's being shot at. And missed. And
Oh, hello.
Goblin number 8, who is still alive. Runs up there, swings his scimitar at you, Anton.
Oh, give me some love, please, guys.
This bounces right off your shield.
Oh, even 3 goblins can't kill me, yikes.
All right, he's left her. It's up to 1 minute. Okay, end of it. He is still laughing, but end of turn, he gets to make another save. And he's not at disadvantage. Fails still, so he's still laughing. Lonely, it is your turn, sir.
All right. I am going to cast Shatter right on this goblin.
I
Because
knew you were going to do that.
the hobgoblin and that goblin are still in range, but Anton is not. That goblin is unfortunately also not in range. It's a 13 Constitution check.
Okay. I'm going to say Hobgoblin this is not a dexterity thing, it's a con save, so it's going to be normal. He makes it, but takes half damage.
Yeah.
8 and up. Goblin passes. Goblin number 8 passes. So what's the damage?
Five.
So 5. Okay, and each target takes damage. Target advantage on the same if triggered by damage. All right, he is no longer laughing. Prim, it is your turn, sir.
I'm going to. Hold on. Let me read a spell. There's a clumped up group of people.
Yeah, don't worry about Anton. He can take a hit.
Pardon?
You heard me?
Each creature within 5 feet. Yeah, it would hit him too.
He ran over you with his horse.
No, the horse ran over him. Anton didn't direct his horse to do that.
It's his horse. Don't argue with me, Mr. GM.
I'm going to.
I am going to do that. I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns and fire at goblin number 8, the one at the top right of that square.
Okay.
So it's a normal bow attack, but then every creature within 5 feet of that target has to roll a dexterity saving throw or take 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
All right, so roll the hit.
Uh, 11.
Yeah. Well, the arrow itself killed that goblin.
Okay. And then the hobgoblin and the goblin below that other guy have to roll a.
Roll your d10 for damage.
Okay. 2.
All right. So if the goblin, the regular goblin, actually manages to save, he'll actually live through this if he makes this save.
The spell save DC is 13
Dexterity.
against dexterity.
Yeah, he takes 1 point.
Yeah. Hobgoblin, the goblin to the south, and Anton all have to roll.
Yeah. So please
Dexterity
roll.
save.
Yes.
Dex saving throw, yeah.
Oh, hold on, that was at advantage.
Well, either way,
Either way,
still
you
ain't.
take
Okay.
1 damage.
1, okay. Oh, that's my hit point. That's fine with me.
All right. He's no longer laughing, so he can be active on his surroundings with dexterity, even if he's prone. And he takes 1 point.
Oh, I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Dark failed. He takes 2 points.
Oh, okay. Oh, I love having temp hit
Are
points.
you gonna move it all?
No.
Oh, wait, hold
All
on. Khan,
Yes.
you know that spell you gave me?
Are you gonna do it now?
No. I mean, does that do it regardless, or would I have to choose if I
You
did
have
it?
to choose to do it.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. That's what I'll say. I thought it would have to happen. So I was like, oh shit.
Prim, make a dexterity save as his infernal hellish rebuke goes off.
Wow.
All right, Cherish, it is your turn, sir.
Cheris is going to cast Vicious Mockery at the Hobgoblin.
All right, what? How are you insulting him?
I yell at the Hobgoblin, "Die, you involuntarily celibate brute."
Well, that was just rude. And he fails. Do your damage, sir. 1 point.
Wow.
But disadvantage on next attack roll. That's nice.
Are you gonna move it all, Cherish?
Cheris is gonna move to behind the Norley clone.
Okay. Bernice's turn.
She's going to keep chasing the goblin that ran down the corner, or the alleyway.
All right.
And Rage Claws. All right.
Oh, you hit. And he is ripped to shreds. You nearly did double his hit point. She just shredded him apart. All right. X is going to. Oh, damn. He just blast. He's at disadvantage. So roll again. Double 20s. So X just blasted Mr. For total of 11 points.
Who did he hit?
X shot at the hobgoblin.
Oh,
He just blasted. He was like supposed to be a disadvantage, but I rolled double 20s for him. So he just blew him apart with a fireball. Yeah, he felt that. Garrick, your turn.
okay. Is there a place where I can hold on a second? Let me look at something. So if I cast Shatter right, am I able to cast it in such a way that it would hit Goblin 9, the Goblin next to Anton, and the Hobgoblin Captain, and not hit Anton? Is it like a
No,
circular range?
it'd be a circular. If you want to hit the goblin next to Anton and the hobgoblin plus Goblin 9, well, yeah.
Just remember,
Well,
there is
yeah.
a
What do you mean
angry
by well, yeah?
warhorse right behind you.
Isn't there
So-
like a sorcerer ability later on called like spell shaping or something like that? That
Let's see. Between the goblin that's to the right of Anton and the goblin that's Goblin 9, do I? Well, I guess that would be up to whether I paid attention. um.
That's basically
All
the
right.
area of a shatter, 10-foot radius.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm going to. So I could hit Goblin 9 and Hobgoblin Captain, right? Like, how much of the icon has to be in the circle for them to
Yeah.
get hit?
Like that would hit both Goblin 9 and the Captain.
well, I think a circle on a square map is the center square and then all of the ones adjacent. So it'd be a 3x3 square, wouldn't it?
No, it's not. It's 10-foot radius from a central point.
I still think that makes a square on the thing.
It's still a circle.
Yeah, because this says that's 10 feet. So it would be 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet. It's a 5x5 square.
All right. You can get basically you can get 9 in the Captain, but if you hit the other goblin, you're gonna hit Anton.
I'll hit Anton.
Yeah, there's no way to get that.
Because, yeah, if it hits it if it hits powerfully, I could really hurt Anton, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna cast it so that I'm gonna hit Hobby Captain and Goblin 9. What?
All right.
Oh God. Are you okay?
Yeah, my throat was turning dry. I mean, I've been drinking water, but it feels like all of a sudden I've got choked up. All right, so roll your damage for me, and I make their save. And out of nowhere comes a bottle of Sprite and another bottle of water.
I am a good wife.
Well, the hobgoblin saved. The other goblin
What a
failed.
crappy freak roll.
Well, you killed one of them.
Yeah, calm down, Lauren.
That was a very disappointing shatter, is what that was. That was less a shatter and more like a little baby earthquake that just kind of gently rocks you to sleep.
You killed one of the goblins at least. At least you didn't roll all ones or all twos or 2 1s and a 3. You know, I've seen someone do that at a game table. I cast Shatter and I upcast it one more level, so I'm rolling 4d8 and rolled all ones. He rolled all ones. He stared at the dice for a bit and kind of goes, "Yeah, I do 4." And the GM goes, "You hadn't seen this dice roll yet." Looked up, "What? With the shatter?" "Yeah, I did 4. I rolled all ones." Okay.
Jack and I, neither one of us is having much success with shatter so far. Everybody's either saving or we're just not getting.
My first shatter was pretty good. My second just sucked.
All right, Garrick, do you want to move at all?
No, I will stay where I'm at.
Goblin number 6 is kind of dead. Nearly is your turn.
Is that Goblin 1 that just says, okay, some of these don't have numbers.
Which one? The one next to Anton?
Yes.
Yes. What about him?
I guess I will hit him. He doesn't have a number, but I'll hit him.
What you doing to him?
I'll do, does he look damaged?
Yes, he's very damaged.
Awesome, 12 to dead him.
Wisdom save. He makes it.
Bummer, okay.
All right, it is. You want to move it all?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to move the Neuralite clone closer to that goblin, and I'm going to start making all kinds of hand gestures and just dancing and shimmying right there.
Goblin number 9 is dead. Eric's turn.
So Eric is actually aware of that goblin there, isn't he?
If you can see him, then yes.
Okay. Eric's actually going to choose to run into cover. And he's going to sit outside this house.
Okay. By the way, as he gets there, someone has a small patch of carrots just right there next to the doorway. You know, a small little mini garden.
Oh, yeah? Can he start munching on them?
Yes, he is.
Oh, nice.
All right, Anton, it is your turn, sir.
Okay, for ease here, I am going to...
Now, the Hobgoblin Captain is actually still prone.
Okay. I still have my 3 hit points. Okay, I'm going to use my longsword on the prone hobgoblin.
All right, roll at advantage, sir.
Oh, come on.
You got another roll.
Oh, yeah, that was, shit. Sorry, ignore it.
You're fine.
Oh.
Okay, I'll let you have that. Roll damage. Congratulations.
Sorry, I forgot my other one wasn't on advantage.
Well, congratulations. You have just offed him.
Oh, how nice.
How did you kill him off?
Clap, 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 clap.
Can I behead him?
You did so since he was basically on his hands and knees trying to get up, and you just went, okay, next shot, slice.
Clean slice.
Okay, you want to stand still or are you going to move?
I am going to move over there. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, there we go.
He missed you.
Oh, how sad.
Because he had an opportunity to attack because you moved away from him.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right, Goblin, this one is going to swing at the clone. And misses, well, when Miss Nurley begin with. Couple of goblins rush up on Cherish and Lonely. Lonely, you're being attacked. And missed. Cherish, you're being attacked. And wow, he basically just slammed his scimitar right into your hip and dragged it across.
Would that be 10 damage?
That would be correct.
I'm looking real bad.
Oh no, you need heals.
All right, they squeak in happiness. Goblin 8. Oh, he's dead. Hobgoblin Captain. He's dead. Hey, guess what? Lonely, it's your turn.
Alright, first of all, I move back a bit.
If you move right now, he gets opportunity attack on you.
I know, but I still have to do it.
Okay?
About there.
And he hits you as you move back.
For 6?
Correct. He cackles gleefully.
Alright, let me check something for a second. You can't hellish rebuke on an opportunity attack, I assume.
I can think yes, because it's still a reaction for you. So
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, it does look like it. Just a reaction in response to being damaged, nothing else. So I point at him and I hellishly rebuke him.
Well, roll your damage. Oof. Well, you did 10 more hit points of damage than he actually had. So he falls down as a crispy critter.
All right, and
You introduced him to your lonely weight loss program.
it is very effective. Anyway, and my action I will use to Eldritch Blast his buddy, who's standing right next to him.
Who's looking very, very kind of like, what just happened?
I assume that hits.
Okay, so you fire your friend. His friend falls down in a heap of crispy, overburnt chicken or overcooked chicken. He looks down like, "What just happened?" Looks up at you just in time for you to blow a nice little hole through his forehead, and he falls down dead.
That is how you do it.
And I believe, nope. Prim, it is your turn.
I'm going to fire at the one that I see without a red X on it.
Oh, I forgot to do that guy. Never mind.
Oh, was there something missed, or did I hit him? Was he
Prim?
supposed to move? Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, John.
I can hear you.
Ditto.
I made a shot and I put it in the chat thing.
I hit a button on my keyboard that muted me from hearing everybody. God.
Oh.
Oh wow.
All right. So yeah, you hit him. He only had 1 hit point left. So guess what happened to him?
Splat.
No, actually, you arrow hits him, and it angled downward, so it caught him in the chest and then pinned him to the ground. And he gutturals to a Weasley death. And we're gonna follow a combat because there was one other goblin that was Potshot and Eric who decided to run away and ran right into a city guardsman who hacked them down. All right, you're and no longer in combat.
Oh, thank God.
And Prim, in the distance, that archway is no longer there.
Well, I'll tell everyone what I saw. That there was a group of people being taken out of the city through the wall, through a magical archway, to the north here, about 100 feet.
And there you don't see anybody out at that wall either. Actually, it's more like 150, between 150 to 200 and 100, 150 to 250 feet.
Are there any gates nearby or watchtowers or anything?
Well, you're seeing that. You look at the top of the wall and you don't see any guards, but it looks like they're at different points fighting. Like they got drawn away from that spot, and and it looks like they're fighting goblins at different points further down each end of the wall. From where you're at, the nearest gate is the one near Scarlet Shield Inn. So you're a bit of a ways from the nearest gate.
Does anyone else have any thoughts about how to get over this wall as quickly as possible? Because they're right on the other side of the wall.
Can
Not a
anyone
minute.
fly?
I don't assume somebody who still has a spell slot left has the spell Shatter.
You saw the thickness of those walls. It would take more than one shatter to get through that wall.
Can we toss someone over it?
They're 20 feet high.
Can we stand on top of each other's shoulders?
If all of you did, you might get to the up to the top.
If someone wants to boost me up there or get one of our magic users or whatever, we could take some shots at people. Or I could. Oh no, they're probably more than 90 feet away. I probably couldn't hunter's mark one of them. But
If it takes all of us to boost just one person up, then
It's not worth it.
I'm gonna guess that it's not really something we're able to do.
Unless someone has rope and we can climb up the rope.
We all have rope. We all have 50 feet of hemp rope.
Does anyone have a grappling
should
hook?
we should do something. I'm gonna run up to where I saw the gateway and start trying to climb up this wall with rope or ask people to help or something. I need to see where they're going.
You need a grappling hook to make that
I
work.
asked Brim whether he could attach some rope to an arrow and then shoot it up there so that we can all climb up the rope, as is traditional in adventure movies.
If there's wood, maybe, but if it's a stone wall, probably not.
You have generally you have grappling. Sometimes you have grappling hooks with certain kits.
I don't think I have any with mine.
Let me take a look. What I have and what we all should have is pythons.
I don't.
Python. When a wall doesn't offer handholds and footholds, you can make your own. A python is a steel spike with an eye through which you can loop a rope.
That would work.
I utilize those.
All right, so you're all rushing towards the wall to do this, correct? Well, correction, are all of you? Because while you're all discussing this, all right, let me actually do this. Kurumia, what are you doing?
I am, I'm just standing there because I don't have, like, I pull out my rope, actually. I pull out my rope and have it ready. There.
Anton, what are you doing?
I am petting Eric and we are sitting down and relaxing.
Wow.
Don't wow me.
That's the team spirit.
Prim, what are you doing?
I am running towards where I saw the gateway in the door, in the wall.
That's the team spirit.
All right, so full out run, that's 35, 70, 105. You'll be
So
there
in about 10 seconds.
You'll be there in about 10 and a half seconds, like a round and a half. Rohatsu, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move past all the dead goblin bodies.
And
I'm going to move up near Lonely and Anton.
Okay. Garrick, what are you doing, sir?
Yeah, same thing as Ritasu. I'm moving up in the general direction where the other people are, but I'm not like freaking out like Prim to go get anything done. I'm kind of thinking like as I'm looking at the situation, I'm like, do we really want to rush after whatever crazy people just morphed through a freaking wall?
Yes. Yes, we do.
No, we do not.
Yeah, as Prim yells at you that as he runs away. Yeah, like he just knows someone's questioning what we're doing. Yes. Okay. Lonely, what are you doing?
I am following Prim um, as quickly as I can, but while I am doing that, I am also chugging a potion of healing.
All right, so you guys to get one round of movement, chug a potion, and then you'll try and catch him within the next 2 turns. Cherish and Garrick and Anton see Ix rummaging through the belongings of the hobgoblin. Oh, and so does Nura. And you hear Nura and Cherish and Garrick all hear him say, "Well, this is interesting."
Anton storms over to look over what's happening.
Type slash roll. There you go. All right. So Nura, basically for the next 2 turns, they're running towards the wall. What are you doing?
You know what? I got enough rope in case we need more, so I just take off after them.
Okay. Darkslayer.
Hello. Anton comes over towards Ix and looks at what's going on, and he's also going to search for the goblins while doing so.
Well, X pulls out a really interesting, finely crafted bag made of polished shale. And both Cherish and Garrick see him pull them out, and all 3 of you kind of go, "This is magic." Because it's not one piece of shale, it's multiple pieces of shale polished, somehow fitted together to make a bag. And Ix opens up and looks inside. Yeah, this is really magical. Do Garrick and Cherish say anything?
Wow.
I don't think I am saying anything. I'm just taking note of it.
Cherish?
Same as Garrick.
Well, you see Ix reach his hand into the bag and it goes deeper than, say, a normal bag would, and pulls out, looks like a couple of gemstones, a bottle that clearly looks like you guys is similar potions of healing. Looks over at Eric and hands one to Cherish. Says, go help Eric heal up. And he also pulls out a few of these softly glowing, semi-translucent green gems. And he goes, "Okay, this is different." So, Prim, you've by this time, I'm gonna say you've reached the wall.
I don't know who else is with me, but I have 50 feet of rope that I'm going to try to, toss up however high the wall is and climb up.
Do you have
grab.
Do you have a grappling hook for it?
I don't. I was thinking if it's like a 20-foot high wall, I was going to grab one end and then like 40 feet up and try to loop something around something up there and pull myself up or something. I don't know, but something.
I'm gonna say you see something sticking out like a like one of those
Like a crenellation or something.
yeah. So roll me a let's say a basic to hit roll.
I guess that would be what? Dex plus proficiency?
We'll give you
Plus
dex.
5?
Yeah, dex plus proficiency. So yeah. Wow, you managed to loop it.
And then I'm going to pull myself up. That'll be the fun part.
That requires a athletics check.
Yeah. Oh, not bad. Not bad.
All right, you managed to climb up 15 feet because so let's say if you double no this round per se this round you're halfway up the wall for say. Bernice on the other hand has your own climbing movement.
Yes. Where
So
can I
she don't
click
need
on
no
that?
stinking rope.
Oh, climb 30 feet. Yeah.
So have her make a athletics check, which is probably better than yours.
It yeah, +4, but she rolled lower, so 11.
Oh, it's actually she gets maybe 10 feet and that's about it because it wasn't quite that good of a well hold on, she has actual climb as a movement. I'm gonna say
Yes.
and her climb as a movement is 30. She's past you.
Okay.
She gets a gist of where you're going. All right, Rahatsu, do you give that potion to Eric?
Could I take maybe see what the potion is using an Arcana check?
It looks exactly like your potions of healing.
Then I'm gonna drink it.
Okay. Oh, you're at 1 hit point, aren't you?
Yeah.
Ix didn't even look at how bad you are. He just like, go help Eric and hands you a potion.
Anton clearly looks annoyed now.
I drink it for myself.
All right, roll. Garrick, what are you doing?
How much would I roll?
2d4 plus 2. Actually, Ix hands one of those softly glowing, semi-translucent green gems to Garrick. Says, "What do you make of this?"
Well, I guess I can do an Arcana check on it. I can't do much else with it.
I'll let you. You forgot you're still on an advantage, but I'll let you have the 24.
Dang it! I need to set that to normal.
Oh.
And I just whispered you what it can apparently does.
Is Ike still looking
Huh,
at his bags?
Yeah, he just
This is very.
he's handed one of those glowing gems off to Garrick, and then looks at you. Oh, you mildly hurt. Here, have a potion, and hands you another potion bag.
Can Anton snatch the bag from Ix and say, I'm putting it with Eric now?
You may roll a acrobatics check.
Oh no.
Be right back.
All right.
Oh. Oh wait, hold on. No, sorry, no. Let me roll again. Oh.
No, you don't snatch it from him.
Oh. Okay, I'll take the potion and walk off. I'm annoyed now.
All right, Lonely. I'm gonna say you have reached the wall, and there's a looped rope strung hung up, and that Prim is climbing up.
I am following him up the rope.
Well, roll me an athletics check, please. You don't even get off the ground.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, come back, Prim. Hey, Garrick.
Yes. We're back to me again?
Well, Ix says, you know what? There's 12 of those stones in here.
They they might make for a nice souvenir.
Does Anton overhear that?
Yeah, you hear that.
I start to come back.
Well, does it do anything? He looks at you.
Oh, I mean, I'd wager it's more a good luck charm than anything.
Oh, superstitions. Okay, I walk back again.
Okay, so so Anton was in hearing and heard me say that, and then he ran away.
Yeah, he walked off and started
Right?
going through goblin
Or he
body.
wandered away again.
Yeah, because when he heard good luck charm, he just went superstitions and then just walked away.
And so Cheris is the one that gave me this, right?
No, Ix did. But he
Oh,
handed
Ix
one.
did.
He handed it to you and just asked you what you make of that. But Cherish is still right next to you guys.
Cheris is still okay. So I didn't want Anton to know because he might take them all, but it's actually pretty useful for uh, uh, pre- preventing poison damage, and probably would give people certain advantages in situations where they're being attacked.
So Ix hands one over the Cherish. All right. To Nura. Nura, you get to the bottom of the wall where Lonely attempted to climb the wall unsuccessfully.
I'm gonna see if I can aid another. Will that help him?
Basically, if you basically would give Drek an advantage on his next roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can aid Lonely getting up that wall.
All right. Anton is busy going through goblin bodies, picking up the change. Prim, please make me another athletics check, please. You don't slide down, but you don't make no progress. You basically maintain your position as Bernice gets to the top of the wall. Cheers. What you doing?
Cheris is going to try and join Prim, Lonely, and the others.
Did you take that stone that was handed to you?
Yeah, and I put it in my pocket.
Okay. All right. You run forward to join Prim and them. All right. Garrick, what about you?
Oh gosh. Um, I don't, I don't know. You're asking if I'm doing anything at the moment, right? Because I'm really not.
Okay, are you gonna stay here with the other? Because Ix kind of stands up with the bag, ties it to his belt, kind of goes, "Let's go see what the others are doing," and starts heading towards the wall.
Yeah, I mean, I'll follow after. I'm just very not enthusiastic about this up over the wall plan. So, yeah, I guess I'll follow.
Okay. Anton, you see the others heading towards the wall. Are you staying where you're at?
I'll walk over with Eric.
Okay, you've picked the pocket of all the goblins. Let you know.
Oh, dope! Nice money.
I whispered you what you found.
Oh, that's all mine. Thank you.
Yes. All right. So, all right. Lonely, you nut can roll advantage to try and climb up the wall.
Before I do that, I would like to cast guidance on Nura if he wants to follow me.
Aww.
That would be an extra D4 on a skill check of her choice in the next minute. And then I start climbing, which I assume you want me to do another athletics check.
At advantage now. Because now Nura is now pushing you up on your behind to get you up the wall.
Oh, and what a lovely behind.
There you go.
You are now about maybe 5 feet below Prim. Prim, try and get up top of the wall. Roll again. You are now at the top of the wall, trying to catch your breath.
Do I see them over the edge of the wall? See anything disappearing into woods, going through fields, whatever I see?
Yeah, they're actually disappearing into the woods.
How far away?
Just a sec. And I will tell you. What the frick? All right, so they're not in the woods yet, but they're probably about a good 200-300 feet away.
Do I see? Are they all small goblins, or any of them bigger?
You see a couple of those bigger hobgoblins.
I'm going to take a shot at one.
All right, you're at disadvantage due to the range.
I'm perfectly fine being at disadvantage. I'm just a little. I also have advantage on first turn of combat against creatures that have not yet acted. How does that?
We're not actually in combat. You're taking
Okay.
you're taking a sniper shot at range.
Okay.
Since I want to give you this, since they're not aware of you shooting at them, they're not on defensive quite per se. But I'm gonna give you a normal roll.
Yeah. Next turn, I'll be taking a feat that's I can't remember what it's called, sharpshooter or something like that, which will change all of these.
By the way, you do see the various guards at different lengths down the wall from you are slowly killing off or driving off the goblins. In fact, it looks like a lot of the goblins are just simply retreating wholesale right now.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take a shot at whoever I see into the woods.
Okay.
Dang it, I did too much damage. I wanted it to be bleeding, but still moving.
No, you shot you said you shot at one of the bigger ones, right?
Oh, yes, you're right. Good.
Well, you land a solid thunk right to the back of one of the hobgoblins, even at that range. And he's like, you cannot make out any facial expressions, but you could tell it turns around. You think it points, and then the whole group picks up pace In fact, a couple of people that stagger, they just kill them off and leave them behind as they force march in a faster pace. As they get about, say, about another, they go about, let's say another 30, 40 feet, another civilians start straggling behind, and one of the goblins just runs them through and leaves them behind.
We know which direction they're going. Are they going east-ish or north-ish?
South, into the south woods. That's the direction they're heading.
Oh, okay. I got turned around because of the map here.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, I'll give you a reference. All right. Let's see. All right. To give you an idea where you're at on the map right now. That's where you're more like there. All right.
Okay.
Okay. And these forest is straight south. Okay, Lonely, I'm gonna say for the sake of ease of play, you managed to finally climb yourself on top of the wall, and Nurle comes up slowly behind you, like huffing and puffing, and you seen the group of the large group of goblins with some hobgoblins, and well, at this distance you can't make out numbers distances now, but civilians heading towards the forest.
I assume they're outside of Eldritch Blast range. So
Oh yes, they are.
20 feet.
And in fact, you see you can make out the bodies of a few civilians in the field look like left behind. One of you, Nurle, you kind of glance over the city, and there's multiple fires all over the city. We're not talking raging as in consuming the city, but more like a fire there, a building on fire there. You see a number of guards in the wall look like they're beat and bruised. A couple of the guards are dead. You see other goblin bodies along the wall and outside. It looks like the whole city was hit at once.
These raids look like they're weakening the city. They're probably planning on weakening the city until they can do a larger raid and take the whole thing out.
Let's see. Rahatsu and Garrick, do you want to climb the wall, or are you just fine where you're at the bottom of the wall?
Oof.
Lowen? Rahatsu?
Rahatsu stated that he had to leave, so he might already be gone.
He's still in the chat, at least.
No, I'm here. I'm just a bit distracted. I probably should go.
Okay. All right. Well, then we'll go ahead and leave it off at there.
That was a big battle.
It was. It's a fun
I
battle.
feel like I barely contributed.
No, you killed a couple goblins, I believe.
I did get a couple of death shots.
If we find any like boots of quickness or something, they need to be on you.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, just make sure they're green, guys, or he might get in trouble. Oh, sorry, Emerald.
All right. So we're going to start shutting it down here. People want experience?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Anton gets 0.
What the hell?
All
I did the most. Thank you.
right.
I killed 5 goblins by myself.
Shush, no one
Pretty
likes to
sure I
show
did
off.
the most.
All right. Everybody earns for the fight and the play a total of 200 experience for the day.
Wow.
And Ix shares with the rest of the party the following. He says, "Yeah, I found this in this really nice bag of holding that the hobgoblin had. Now, all the rest of you see now, it's a bag, like a couple of others from describe it. A bag looks like it's made of pieces of polished shell formed into a bag that's held together somehow. And he's, yeah, this is a bag of holding. But here's some money and gems and a couple potions left."
I wouldn't mind one of those potions of healing. And I
And
will the softly glowing semi-translucent green gems.
yeah,
That-
well, he says,
that-
yeah, Garrick knows what it does.
Is Anton listening?
Yes, he is.
I kind of blush and say, "Oh, they are good luck."
Can I stare at Lowen's
And-
reluctance and saying good
um,
luck?
And then I wink at
X looks
Lonely
at you.
when I
X,
say that.
X looks at you. Just spit it out.
Fine, they're good for poison resistance, and they're also helpful in the event that somebody chooses to attack you.
Anton's now annoyed and storms over towards Lone right now. Or Garrick, should I say, because he's pissed.
I would have told you eventually you were just being all you.
So you lied to me.
All right, then I'll take
I
two.
did not lie. I
You
said they were
lied to
good
me.
luck, and they are good luck.
No. You said they were just simply good luck. After
Yes.
I defended you and you're gonna lie to me.
When did you defend me?
I'm gonna take one of the gems while you guys argue.
Can I push
I tried to kill
Garrick?
your hobgoblin.
Can I push Garrick right now?
For some reason, no, you can't.
Oh no.
Because you feel the steely glaze of both Bernice and Eric looking at you.
Okay, I'm gonna hold back. Eric's holding me back. Just watch yourself, Garrick, when you're sleeping.
You realize, Anton, you're very cute when you're angry.
This isn't a time for pleasantries.
It's always the time for pleasantries.
Eric steps on Anton's foot.
Okay. Ow. Wow.
And hey, Prim, you distinctly get the impression that Bernice is chuckling right now.
Oh.
You won't be laughing when you need me.
All right, I got to head out.
Well, hopefully we can play next Saturday and get chapter 1 finished up.
Yeah, I
have to-
should be here. All right, bye.
Woo! Right.
I have to head out as well. Bye.
Take care.
Is
Bye.
the gem of poison resistance a homebrew item?
Yes, it's, it,
What
it-
exactly
it is-
does it?
it is not. It is not an ion stone. You simply have it somewhere in your possession, and it does exactly what it says. You are resistant to poison damage, and you have advantage on saves.
On
Karn called me a goober earlier because I was being reticent with the information.
Well, I thought you were holding it from everybody, but then I realized, oh, you're just keeping it away from Anton.
do they use up?
No, they don't use anything. In fact, they are not. You do not need to be attunable. You just need to have it on your person somewhere.
All right, then I don't need 2 of them. I'll only take 1. And that portion of healing, because that I will need.
So there's no more potions of healing. They're all gone. And I'm gonna say that Ix keeps this the various the 2 other gemstones, the bloodstone and the onyx, since no one laid claim to them.
Are we gonna divide up the money, or is Rot just taking 15 gold and what?
I didn't hear anybody saying about dividing up the money.
I wasn't asking you.
Oh. Ix says, well, I don't hear anybody who said they want to divide up the money.
I'll take 75 then.
Yeah, I don't do math. What's left?
75's left.
Oh, okay, I'll take 15 gold.
Given that most people aren't here anymore, let's not randomly divide up anything. Let's just say everybody gets a share of the gold.
And silver?
And silver, sure.
Can someone do that math?
No, not me.
Hold on. I will do the math since I'm an accountant person as a living. Is 23 silver pieces each. And 13 gold pieces each. Not counting Rahatsu since he took his 15.
I will take 13.
$23. I'm also updating his character sheet with his bag of holding he now has.
Those gems of poison resistance, advantage on what saves?
Poison saves. Basically, anytime you make a save versus poison, you're advantaged. Doesn't matter what kind of save, if it's con or wisdom or whatever. If it's poison related, you have advantage.
I really wonder if it will let me do that. No, it does not. Alright, well, I'll just have to remember that.
Go ahead and stop.